I'm recording. Hear that? Okay. Hi, my beautiful friends. I love you. Um, Welcome. This is Natalie Levin Astrology, and it is quite it's quite as I've been saying over and over. I have the yawns first of all because it's really intense. I keep saying it's really intense to be human, which is true. And then on top of that, to be human with these transits happening is like you are not alone if you're feeling so heavy and like, is this ever going to end? And a feeling of so I mean it's been really intense for a long time. And I would say actually if we go back to 2008, 2009, when Pluto entered Capricorn, we were setting up, that was when we were getting into the setup for um things like the pandemic, the connection of all of us globally to be breaking down. Pluto in Capricorn is related to systems and structures and governments dissolving, and it's not gentle. It's not a gentle energy, to put it mildly. And we're seeing the enormous, um, and there is an actual war happening right now. Mars and Pluto. The shadow side of Mars, one of the shadow sides of Mars is um, aggression that is really, really over the top. And we're seeing that um, in the Ukraine right now, and with Russia and the Ukraine. We're also seeing questions of, is this system in that we're living in general, is it working for us? Um, I think that something that I'm hearing from a lot of people is the acknowledgement that, oh, when it turned into this situation where I was working from home and maybe not working 9 to 5, but working on my own hours, and then realizing that the hours I keep are different and more effective than what is required at work. It's an awakening to the fact that we actually don't have to show up 9 to 5. We can make our own schedules. Pluto in Capricorn is saying, I'm going to help all of that to die. This structure of work that someone along the way said, this is good. Be at your job for at least 40 hours a week, if not more. And that's how society has to go. And actually, that's not true. And Pluto is dissolving that. The invitation right now, while the energy is so dense, is to keep landing in the energy of Neptune and Pisces and Jupiter and Pisces, which is the connection to the all that is, to spirit, to the fact that we are spirits having a human experience, that this is, I don't know, you can take what you like and leave the rest about what I'm saying, but I really believe that I chose to incarnate at this time, knowing that I don't know if I knew specifically what was going to happen, but it would not be the easiest world in which to live, because my soul and spirit was like, oh, I want to know what it's like to live during a time when everything disintegrates and when people get really sick and leave their bodies. I'm curious about that as a spirit and a soul. Now, when I'm in it, it's harder to remember. However, I invite you to lean into that. We have the Sun in Pisces, Jupiter in Pisces, and Neptune in Pisces. And this is an invitation to step into the remembrance that you are a spirit having a physical experience. You are not alone. I'm here. I love you. And if you feel like you want to know how these energies are landing in your chart, I invite you to reach out to me at natalielevinastrology.com and you can make an appointment. I am honored to work with you. It is deeply moving. Okay, I love you so much. I'm going to end the Zoom video now.